My fire went out, but oh well. But I want to give you guys a Sunday morning message. You know what I heard when I was meditating in the tub earlier? I heard you can't be with anybody until you conquer the enemy within yourself. That is powerful. You know, I speak a lot about love. Not that I'm desperate or hungry for love or it's none of those. Excuse me, guys. It's none of those things. It's because that is what is in my heart to do. God is love. And not only that, I have a lot of my subscribers Gmailing me talking about love. But you know what? That is very powerful, that message God put in my mind. Because a lot of people say that they have unconditional love. But when things are not new to them anymore, they want to give up. Meaning, if you're not overstimulating them anymore, stroking their ego, if the relationship doesn't seem new, like, oh, you just met them, then they want to be like, okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm moving to the next person. That's not unconditional love. And to me, true love is very difficult. Yeah, that's that real stuff. And then it does hold a level of complications in it. It do. Because you're actually giving yourself, your vulnerable self to someone, and you're entrusting this person with your life. That's hard. It's sad that people don't even know what true love when it comes to their kids. They always say they want to love somebody, but I love what I heard. Conquer the enemy within yourself first, because we can be our own enemy. That's real. That is real. And I also heard everybody want to say they want to be used by God. Listen to what I'm saying. They want God to, you guys heard me also say that people are jealous because I have gifts. Okay? But I'm being used by God. But everybody want the side of being used by God to look so beautiful and look so perfect and oh, God has done this and that. But you know what? I'm going to tell you guys something. In order to be used by God, really used by God, there is a level of humiliation you have to experience. Okay? Now think about that. Put that in your mind. You have to experience humiliation. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to be used by God and God is going to put me on a platform and I'm going to look good and speak good and everything. No. Before God puts you where he really wants you to be, you have to go through a level of humiliation. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. A lot of things I don't talk about, but I've been there. Okay? But being that I'm so humble and I know how to humble myself to God, in spite of everything that's going on. Like some people probably think, oh, Sharon got it good. Let me tell you something. I have been to where I thought I would never be. Borrowing money. I'm not embarrassed to say that. I have been to where I may have had $20 to last me for the 2 week period. Okay? And that's how I knew, okay, God, it's a change have to come about. Sometimes you can have the income, but it's so much going out till you don't have anything for yourself. I've been through my humiliation. Trust and believe I have. And I'm going to continue experiencing humiliation. I don't even see it as humiliation. But you know what? God is always there for me. People always, I don't like it when they think, just because you're not around here telling everybody your business, people assume that everything in your life is so easy. No, it's not. But God give you the tools, your mentality. Not only your mentality, the strength of your mind, your intuition to know, okay, if something not working out here, and if I'm going through this, well, I need to do something different. Okay? And that's when God will step in. Okay, you humble yourself to me. I'm going to send people in your life to help you. Okay? I can't speak on that too much right now, but I'm going to tell you something. God is amazing. And what I'm speaking on right now is really serious, guys. Everybody want to talk about love. Everybody want to talk about they want to be in a commitment of marriage. But is anybody talking about, girl, I'm going home tonight. I'm going to heal myself. I got to heal the way I talk to people. I got to heal the way I receive conversation from people. I have to heal being rude. I have to heal my sarcasm. I have to heal the way I treat my mother or father. Girl, I wrote a list of all these faults that I have, and I'm going to try to work on them. Who you hear saying that? I don't. You hear Empress Shay saying that. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. When you love yourself and someone, you're going to give your raw, uncut self to that person. You're not going to give a damn if you have a twisted foot, a fat stomach, a messed up tooth like Shay. I'm telling you the truth. You guys may laugh, I'm telling the truth. You're going to say, this is me. Take it or leave it. Because you're done with superficial shit when you know God. You done with being shallow. Okay? All of those things go out the window when you are really praising God. When you are really God-like. I said and I said again, your whole mindset is going to change. You're not going to change you. The Holy Spirit is going to change you. You're not going to wonder why this person is in my life, because God is going to show it to you. Guys, I got to keep my water on hand. I keep my little ice water. I'm telling you. Well, I put my ice water in a wine glass with ice. I know y'all going to laugh at it. But I'm telling you, that is when you're ready to be in a commitment. That's when you're ready to be in a relationship. When you conquer the enemy within yourself. And we can be our worst enemy. Stop listening to all these trash talk on the internet about what a relationship should be like. I'm going to tell you something. When I was having kids, and when I was still first-time mother, they would always say, oh, girl, I'm going to get a book. They would go buy a book to raise their kids. And at the time, I was like 2 kids in, and my kids was almost teenagers. And I looked at these people like there is no handbook. What handbook you gonna use to raise a child? If there's such a thing, give it to me. And it's probably a handbook, but you may as well toss it in my fireplace and burn it, because life is not a handbook. Sorry. Okay? Just like commitment is not a handbook. Just like loving somebody is not a handbook. The heart wants what it wants. But again, don't walk around here being your own enemy, attacking yourself. You ever talk to somebody and you say a certain thing and the person say, "Oh, you hurt my feelings." And I'm like, "How did I hurt your feelings?" Just listen. "Oh, you said this, but you didn't say it this way." That's an unhealed person that's deflecting their unhealed energy onto the next person. And they're not understanding a healed person is uncut. They're going to tell you the raw truth no matter how bad it is. You're not even ready for a healed person. That's why I tell you guys, a true healed relationship, that's open honesty. But everybody say they ready for honesty. No, you're not. No, you're not. I can tell you that. You have to be healed to receive uncut truth. If not, it'll eat you up. You'll be around here crying like, "Oh my God, I'm that messed up." I'm telling you. The uncut truth is as real as it's going to get. But I'm not going to make this a long video. I just wanted to tell you guys the message I got when I was meditating. That's like me up in here lying about meditation, lying about praying, lying about having gifts. That's just weird. People can see your true colors regardless. My problem is I tell people too much of myself. I'll tell people something that's going to happen before it even happened. Like, let's say if I get a, let's say, well, forget it. But sometimes I do that, and I say, you know what, I shouldn't have said nothing, because they may look at me like I'm coming off like I'm lying, but really I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I just say, you know what, I just learned to say, okay, I'm just not going to say anything. Because some people, it don't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But over here, I practice what I preach, guys. And I don't do it for you guys, just for you guys. I do it because of myself. And I never went on this journey to change myself in order to get material things from God. No. Of course, I want God's blessings, but I'm telling you guys, people can see when you're really, truthfully humble. And people can see when you're really, truthfully lying. Earlier, I was on live, right? This is about the second time that I had somebody to come on live and really just talk crazy to me. Like, okay, Mercury retrograde has been said that it's all your exes coming from the past and all this other stuff, which to a certain degree I do believe. Okay. I haven't really studied on Mercury retrograde, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what it's about. But it's really deep as to, hey guys, as to what it is about. But I think I don't really have a past people like that. But I think people that knew me before I became Empress Shay Shay is coming on my channel and saying weird stuff. Like this one person said, "Oh no, you know me, and Just weird, basically saying that I'm not talking to them, I'm not giving them my time. I don't know you, you know? And I'm just like, what in the heck is you talking about? That is the type of stuff that I'm saying that'll happen during Mercury retrograde. It'll be things that you wouldn't even think about that come about. You have to watch how you talk around this time frame. You have to watch what you say, and watch what you say and watch how you talk. Is think about it. Seems similar. Your deliverance is everything when you speak. Okay, I had to learn that. Things that wouldn't normally get out of hand or get out of hand during Mercury retrograde. And it's always said to be not to reconnect with your past around that time, which really, I don't want shit from my past. No, ma'am. But again, you have to get to that level in your life to where you understand what you need to do and how you need to do it. Going back to your past is I don't want to judge, but because I've done it. But going back to your past, it's a punk ass move. I mean, I'm just not. I'm just being honest, guys. And I would never tell you nothing I haven't already done. It's a punk ass move. Because that's saying I put my trust in man, I don't put my trust in God. And I tell you guys every day, to put your trust in God, that is a hard thing to do. Because when God is moving you from one place to another, trust me, you have to have faith that everything is going to work out. I'm telling you. And when God moves you, he moves you fast. It's no time to say, oh, Lord, do I have skills to do this or do I have to do this? Like, get your behind over here. Everything, don't worry about it. You're going to be good. Yeah, that's what faith is. Faith is knowing that you can't see. Okay, let me see. I'm going to say this. Faith is like trusting in something that is invisible. That's what my definition of faith is. And again, that's just my definition of it. You can't see it, feel it, or touch it, but you just have faith in it. See what I'm saying? We haven't seen, felt, or touched God, but we know God is there. That's faith. And that's the beauty of having faith. Because you're loving something that you know you haven't seen or touched, but you can feel God. You can feel God though. And God will make his presence known. Trust me. Okay? And I used to make my kids laugh. I said, God is a gangster. God is cold. Because God is going to do, how Malcolm X would say, any means necessary. If I got to remove children, husband, brother, mama, see, you're not ready for what God going to do. God would, girl, boy, let me tell you something. When God want to show you something, it's not going to be, okay, let me think about your feelings. No. Because God is going to do what is in your best interest And sometimes, mostly all the time, we don't know what's in our best interest. So when you follow God, God is going to be like, okay, you couldn't do it, Sharon, I'm going to do it. I've learned to remain humble in that time. I've learned to remain patient in that time. I have to light my fireplace. When I sit down here, I like to see my fireplace going. But I mean, man, that don't make me. I mean, that's ridiculous, guys. I bought 2 cases of wood yesterday. I bought the instant fire starter. It has 6 logs in it, and then I bought the wood, and it had like 6 logs. That is ridiculous. I may as well have an electric fireplace. I done bought an electric fireplace buying all this freaky wood. But guys, that was your Sunday morning positivity message. Why do I always get people on here that's jerks? I am so serious. You guys are too old for the stuff that you do and say. It's not funny. And I would give somebody $5. I don't care about that. But it's just the point behind it. I know you did. I know you didn't mean any harm. You come on here saying stuff like that all the time. Guys, I can't tie my hair up. Oh, I just washed my hair. I'm going to lay down. I'm cooking. I'm baking chicken wings, guys. I'm going to bed. I'm going back to bed because I have a long week ahead of me. Bye, Snowball. Bye, Snowball. I'm going to bed. I'm going to put on my little. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on my. I have this little. See this? It's this little pullover. It makes you warm, warm, warm. That's what I'm gonna put on. You're funny, Snowball. But at least you don't mind asking for help. You know, that used to be hard for me. It's hard for me to act. Well, I like to be self-sufficient. And I hope I'm not stepping on nobody's toes, but I'm a self-sufficient type of person. And if I ask somebody to help me with something, I'm really down bad. Seriously. And it's nothing wrong with asking people for help. There's nothing wrong with that. You know. So, but you have to know who to ask, because some people, they'll throw it back in your face. Oh, you remember this? Or, mm-mm. I don't play that game. I told you I was about to put on my winter stuff. Girl, my toes is turning up. Stop stepping on them. What? Uh-uh. That's sweet of you, Snowball. Don't start saying you love me like dating me or nothing like that, because that's what people be doing. Oh, Shay Shay. Don't even know me, man. I mean, at this point, I guess it's okay to, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's okay to shoot a shot, but guys, I just don't have energy for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't. That dating crap, you're actually interviewing people. And it's like, no, I don't have time for that. If it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. I done made my peace. I'm, I'm serious. I am so serious. Again, God know what I need. I'm not gonna date internet people. No, I don't think so. Don't take it like that. I just fuck with people. I know you. I'm not talking about you, Snowball. I know you do. I know you do. You don't mean any harm. I know you don't. But it's certain people that you can tell you. I just want to be healthy, be here for my son as long as I can be here for my son, and just live a peaceful life. I'm simple, you know. That's it. That is who I am. Thank you, but it's taking my money. It's I stopped. I was supposed to move, so I'm gonna probably, I'm still trying to locate a place, but I wanted another fireplace, but I was like, I don't get these logs, guys. Look, I'm gonna show you. Maybe I'm buying the wrong stuff. Look, look at my videos from yesterday. My little basket was full. Look at this. I had 6 of these on yesterday. And then these big, big logs. Oh my God. I had like 6 of these. Now I'm down to just these 2. I'm like, oh no, no, no. Oh my God. Me and my son was looking for batteries and they right in this thing. Yeah. And I'm like, dang. I love a fireplace. I love to see fire. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a pyromaniac, but yeah, I think that's cozy. Just to sit by your fireplace, especially in the wintertime. When I used to drink, I used to have me some like a mimosa or some wine. But I don't drink anymore, so I couldn't drink if I want to. It'll make me sick. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. I love pretty things, guys. Yes, I do. You a pyromaniac. Yeah, I love that. I love a fireplace going in the wintertime. I think that's the most serene thing and it's just peaceful to me. You're funny. Yesterday, my son was like, Mom, forget this. He put a whole box in there. I said, what the heck? I said, yeah, like a pyromaniac. He was like, I'm serious. That was funny to me. He's like, I'm sick of this, Mom. I said, you know what? I'm with you on that. It was supposed to rain today, I think. A cardboard box. I was like, he was like, but you have to see his frustration because we put up Christmas decorations outdoors. This year, last year I didn't put them out like in my yard type because I live in a condominium. But this year I put them in the yard, and then he's like, "Mom, somebody's gonna steal all the decorations." I'm like, "No, they're not," because I don't have like I don't want to say cheesy, but like what you call that again? Like lights and stuff like that. I have people like my little statues that stand up and they light up. You guys seen them in front of my fireplace last year. So I have all that. So my son thinks, and it comes from Kirkland's. So my son is like, Mom, I don't want to have to come back over here and hurt nobody. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna walk off. I'm gonna show you guys. I'll probably show you guys today what I did outside. But it's funny because, you know, it's like these are my things that I collected, and he's like, my goodness. But it was like a cardboard box. Yes. And he put it on top of there with the, and he's like, I bet it light now. I'm like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's funny. Right? I always did like Christmas decorations outside. I used to decorate my yard. And you know what was sad? I used to have African American people, women, tell me, oh, you want to be white. White people do that. And I was like, what? The living? I'm serious. I used to have people tell me that. But I always love to decorate my. I'm telling you, all that comes from my dad. You know, like really doing it up for my birthday and decorating. Yeah. You ever go to Menards just to look at? Oh no, I never heard of that. Well, what town do you live in? I live in Houston. I've never heard of Menards. I would love to go just look at Christmas stuff. They always have the what they have out here in Houston. They have like it's a rail. I think in Galveston I seen where they have like it's gonna be a railroad that's decorated for Christmas. I want to go do that. It's like Lowe's, the hardware store, and oh, that is so neat. It's funny you say that. I used to love to go in Lowe's when I owned my own house. Of course, we used to always have to go in Lowe's and stuff. And I used to love to go in Lowe's and like Home Depot and just watch. It's so beautiful and the smell. And I'm gonna tell you what, you'll like Kirkland's. Do you have a Kirkland's in Indiana? You walk in Kirkland's and it just smell like you just want to lay on the floor in the back of the store because it smells so good. And that's how my house. I like my house decorated like Kirkland's. My daughter used to laugh at me. Everything in my house is Kirkland's. Yeah. Who is it? I don't know nobody. Who is it? Yes, ma'am. Guys, hold on for 1 minute. I'm gonna come back on. Just one moment.